Hi, my name is Chris. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing CSS Battle daily target for October 3rd, 2025. We could really do this in two ways. We could do this with grid, in which we just set the body to display grid. Let me talk about flex first. We could do it with flex. Set the body to display flex direction column. Make this a container for these two, container for these six, and this container for these two. Set these to flex, give them a gap. I think that would do it. Or we could just do grid. I think it would work either way. I think it's hard to tell which would have a higher character count, but let's solve it both ways. I'm gonna start with flex. So here's the container at the top. Here's the two elements inside of it. And then here is the next container. Here are the 6 elements inside of that. And then so this needs to be all these, it's gonna be these. Oops, what am I doing? Sorry. And then we have another container at the bottom here, which is the same as this one. Alright, so I'm going to set the body and body A and C. All be display flex, justify content, center, align items, center. And then body and C look like they have the same gap. I'm gonna guess 30 pixels. And finally, body as a background of that. This flex direction. This column. Height is 300. Margin is 0. Cool. B and D. And background of this. Alright, so now let's look at D first. D is going to have a width of, I'm going to guess, 40 and a height of 120. Okay. First off, we can see the gaps off right here. So let's fix that. So it should probably be 25. Cool. Now let's get the width. Ooh, is that off? It's hard to tell. It is off. My bad. 20. There we go. That's perfect. Oh, and the width is correct too. Good. So that's 100. There you go. And now we can do B. It should just be the opposite. Height 40. Width Phew. No. That width is going to be wrong. So it's 2 of these plus the gap. So that's just going to be 40 plus 40, 80, 20, 100. It's going to be 100. There we go. And now C's going to get a gap. And we can calculate this too. So we've got, it spans from here to here. So 20 plus 40, 60 plus 20, 80 plus 40, 100, 140. I think. I did something wrong here. It's got to be A. My bad. Here we go. And that's perfect. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of the comments. Delete all the white space and get everything on one line. I'm using Command D to do this. Delete. This, of course, cuts down your character count. Gives you a higher score. And let's submit. There you go, 100% match. 426 characters. You know, now that I think about it, there's no way Grid's going to beat that, but let's go ahead and do it anyways, just for fun. So I'm going to get rid of all this. We're going to need 1, 2, 6, 8, 10 divs. So I'm just going to copy this. Paste it in 10 times. 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now each one's got to be unique. Okay. Now style tag. And we're going to say body is background of that. Display grid. So let's do grid template rows first. And we're going to say 40, 40, 40 pixels, 40 pixels, 20 pixels, 120 pixels, 20 pixels, 40 pixels. Now, let's give A background. Should see it. Well, the other thing we're going to need to do, let's reset the margin. Okay. Alright, so that looks correct. And we can just check everything to make sure. Yeah, it's correct. Correct. That's wrong. So this needs to be 100. Yep. Correct. Correct. Good. Alright. And then what we can do, I don't know if this is worth it, but it's not. I was going to use the repeat for that, but I think it'd be more characters, so we'll leave it. Okay, so now we got to do grid temp columns. Looks to be a little bit less than. Let's get rid of this. That looks correct. Oops. Pixels, 20 pixels. I think this is just going to repeat, right? 40, 20, 40, 20, 40, 20, 40, 20, 40. Yeah, right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we got that last 40 on there. Let's just make sure this is all correct. Let's say grid row. What would that be? 4? Yeah, right there. That's what I want. Now, let's go through all the columns and make sure this is correct. I'll turn this thing on to grid column 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is working. This is cool. We don't need to go any further than that. All right. I'm going to get rid of that. And what we're going to do is we're going to put all the background colors here. So both. So now it's going to go really fast, by the way. A and B both have a grid row 2. A and a grid column 2, 3, 4. It's still 2 through 5. Oh, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 10 through 13. Good. Okay. So now we need to do all these. So we need 6. C, D, E, F, G, and H. So C through H. Okay, these all have the same grid row. Right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. We could grab all this. Put this here. All right, cool. All right. So now, C is going to have grid column 2, D, grid column 4. You start seeing it's all bunched together, so that's why. Yeah, you're not seeing it yet, but you will in a second. I promise. Grid column 6, F, G grid column 10 H grid column 12. Perfect. All right, so now we need to give I and J grid row 6. Okay. And then we just need to, why are we not seeing that? We should actually be seeing something. Oh, I see. I put it in the wrong spot. It needs to be here. Cool. All right, and then so I would be here. And J would be here. There you go. Perfect. All right. I think it's going to be way more characters than Flex, but that was fun nonetheless. All right, let's get everything in one line. Yeah, we're at 780. I doubt this is going to get rid of 300 characters. 300 plus characters. Delete. Not even close. That's okay. Let's go ahead and submit it anyways. Alright, hopefully you found this video enjoyable and helpful. If you did, please give it a like. It helps my channel to grow. If you'd like to see more like these, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you again real soon.